one of the things that I experienced was like, oh, I think like many things that are worthwhile, we romanticize what it feels like. What does it feel like to be unified church? So we, like, on one level, our first kind of pass at it is like, it feels great. Like
Yeah.
it feels like we all get along, like that vision. But actually what it feels like is like forgiving,
Hmm.
like overcoming differences, pursuing one another, even when it feels uncomfortable. It's like, and it's like, any reflections on how we help set a reasonable expectation or an appropriate vision in front of our church when we say like a unified church? Like
Yeah.
it's like it feels like actually a lot of forgiveness and sacrifice.
This is fresh on my mind because this past week, of this recording, we have a foundations class in our a course in our church for folks that are new to our community, and we're trying to lay out particular values that we hold together as a community. And one of the specific things we were talking about this past week was just conflict,
Hmm.
and that to be part of this church means that it is inevitable that you will experience conflict. And I think what's helped us, not perfectly, but I think we've done a fairly good job over the many years we've had a church here, is to normalize just the phases and the realities of relationship and community
Hmm.
life. And so, one way of thinking about it is that when building community, there are at least three stages. There's the stage of idealism, the stage of letdown, and the stage of realism. Another way of saying it is there's kind of the heavenly stage,
Hmm.
the hellish stage, and the holding the tension stage. And the heavenly stage is often, whether it's in a church context, a romantic relationship, in a vocational setting, where people, they're new to the job, new to the church, new to the relationship, they feel they're in love, they feel great. It's heavenly. It's really
Hmm.
wonderful, and this is a gift. It is a great gift. But inevitably, what happens is there's letdown.
Hmm.
There's differences in values. There's differences in preferences. And then it's at that stage where people leave the job, leave the relationship, leave the church because they were not anticipating the kind of letdown.
Hmm.
And what happens is they go searching for another community
Yeah.
to find that, or another relationship, or another job that won't disappoint them to some degree. And I think the challenge is, how do we allow, I'm not talking about the most extreme cases where some people need to leave relationships and need to leave the workplace and need to leave a church, but the normal disagreements about meaningful situations, which is really about that's what conflict is about.
Hmm.
What does it mean to hold the tension there? That the people that we're in relationship with are not angels, and nor are they demons.
Hmm.
That we're that we're somewhere, we're some mixture. We're humans, but we're some mixture of that all. And I think just having a framework for phases of relationship and community life, and then what is expected of me: forgiveness, repentance, confession,
Hmm.
humility. I think that can go a long way in sustaining a congregation and a relationship.